Some dogs go wild for tennis balls. Others won't let go of their squeaky toys. But Winnie has a love that's hard to explain. Her heart belongs to blankets. Not just one, not just soft ones, not even clean ones. All of them. Tea, towels, old bath towels, thick winter throws, even sheets fresh off the line. If it's soft, it's hers, but it's more than just collecting. To Winnie, blankets aren't things. They're comfort, they're warmth, they're love. It started when she was just a tiny pup, still learning to walk without stumbling, still small enough to fit under chairs. Her legs were shaky, her ears too big for her head, but even then, she had a gentle curiosity. One day, a tea towel hung low off the kitchen counter, just low enough for her to reach. Most puppies might tug it, chew it, or tear it to shreds. But Winnie didn't do that. She picked it up like it was fragile, held it softly in her mouth, and just carried it. Around the house she went with that tea towel held proudly, not dragging, not chewing, just holding it like it meant something. Her eyes sparkled, tail wagging just enough to say, "This is mine now." That was the beginning. At first it seemed like a funny little habit, a quirky puppy thing, but it never stopped. It grew. Tea towels became bath towels became full-sized blankets. It didn't matter how heavy or long they were, Winnie would gather them clumsily sometimes and carry them around with care, sometimes dragging them behind her like a cat, other times curling up with them, head resting on the corner like a pillow. Blankets ended up everywhere. One in the hallway, one on the couch, one halfway down the stairs. No one ever knew where the next one would appear. Guests began to notice too. They'd walk in and there she'd be, blanket in mouth, standing right at the door, tail gently wagging. Her way of saying hello, her way of saying, "You're welcome here." At first it confused people. Why is she giving me a towel? They'd ask. But the answer always came in her eyes. Soft, kind, and full of meaning. It wasn't just a game. She was offering something of hers, something special. And the best part, she never wanted anything in return. No treat, no toy, just the joy of sharing. It was her version of love, a quiet, warm welcome. And slowly, everyone around her came to understand. Winnie wasn't just collecting blankets. She was sharing pieces of her heart. Even outside, she brought them along. One summer afternoon, the backyard pool was full and the sun was shining. Most dogs would leap in and splash, but not Winnie. She trotted out with her favorite blanket in tow, bright yellow, already a little worn from love. Before anyone could stop her, she stepped into the water, blanket and all. She didn't care. It made her happy. That moment, silly and sweet, said everything about it. She wasn't trying to impress. She wasn't thinking about what made sense. She just wanted her blanket close, even in the pool. When a new towel appears, it's like a little holiday. Her body wiggles all over, tail swishing wildly. She runs in circles, blanket trailing behind her like a flag. If there's a chair or a soft spot, she'll pull it over and make a little nest. Then curl up tight, eyes half closed, and drift off to sleep with the edge of the blanket tucked gently under her chin. She never shows interest in shoes, never rips pillows, never steals socks, just her blankets. Always her blankets. There's a quiet peace in her world, a soft. She doesn't need much, just something to carry, something to. And somehow, in the simplest way, she reminds everyone what love really looks like. Not loud, not flat, just quiet, and every day is a little sweeter with Winnie. There's something about her soft steps through the hallway, blanket dragging by, that brings a kind of, like everything's going to be. She's not chasing it. She's just living in her gentle, one soft step at a. Sometimes she sits near the window, blanket in mouth, just watching the world, like she's soaking in the sun, like she knows something most. That joy doesn't have to be. That happiness can be as simple as a warm blanket and a quiet afternoon. Her favorite spot is the corner of the couch where hits in. She'll climb up, drag her blanket with her, and curl up. For hours, she'll there, dozing, resting, wrapped in warmth, wrapped. It's easy to get caught up in noise, in rushing, in bigs. But Winnie is a gentle reminder of what really a sock, a share, the comfort of something. She doesn't ask for attention, but she just by being. And that's the most beautiful thing. In a world that moves so fast, Winnie moves slow, with care. Each blanket she carries is a little piece of the peace she brings into. Right now, she's probably her newest blanket curled up, but tail tucked, dreaming soft dreams in a quiet. And anyone left to know her knows. There's no sweeter sound than the soft shuffle of paws on tile, the gentle drag of fabric her, and the silent kind of love that fills the room when Winnie walks.